What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Bears franchise gameplay. Here in week 3 in our Bears franchise, getting ready to match up against the Atlanta Falcons. And guys, go ahead and do me a favor real quick. If you're enjoying this Bears series, or if you're enjoying any of these franchise series, just go ahead and drop a like on the video. Leave a comment down below about something. How did your team do in week 1, week 2, or week 3, whenever it is, or whatever week it is in the NFL season when you're seeing it, at the time where you're seeing this video. But anyways, back into the game, or the gameplay, and just our details about our Bears franchise. So week 2, we're coming off of a loss. We ended up losing to the New York Giants. If you didn't see that video already, it was the last one. It was the previous video that was just up. Go ahead and check that out. But anyways, we're coming off a loss from there. Wasn't a total loss. That was our first dev opportunity game. We did end up getting the dev upgrade for Anthony Miller. He went from normal dev to star dev, which is always a plus. Yes, we would have really liked to have the win. I mean, I feel like we really should have had the win. The Giants don't really have too much going on, especially in Madden. I mean, you got Saquon Barkley and Evan Ingram. I mean, Daniel Jones is pretty decent, but other than that, they don't really have too much, too many threats receiver wise. Defense is okay, so I don't know. We just really dropped the ball there. Should have been able to come away with a win there, but it's all good. It's still early in the year. It's week 3. Time to try to right the ship. Don't want to add any more. Hopefully, we're not adding too many more losses to the our loss column, whatever. Hopefully, we can come away with a win here in week 3 against Atlanta. 1st and 10, Atlanta's handing things off to Ty Gurley. He's definitely going to be a problem for us this week. Hopefully we can do better against him than we did against Saquon. Only problem is we also have to worry about that man Julio Jones. And Matt Ryan connects with him for a gain of about 15 to 20 yards immediately after Ty Gurley's carry. So we're already kind of filling things out, trying to figure out how to play these Falcons. Was just like a step behind on that user player there. Ryan completes the pass to Hayden Hurst for yet another Atlanta first down. Inside the 15, they're handing things off to Ty Gurley, seeing if he can punch his way into the end zone. And on 2nd down, he almost got there, broke a tackle, ends up getting down to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal, handed off to Ty Gurley, and he's in there. So yet again, we're struggling with another running back early. Not worrying too much. I'm sure we'll end up figuring it out on defense. First drive is always just more of a filling out drive, and the second drive and third drive from that point on, it's really okay. Now we're going to start eliminating what you like to do, what you showed us that you like to do on that first drive. But anyways, here we are on our first drive, and our running back, Cordell Patterson, wide receiver, ends up getting a nice gain of 10 yards on his first carry. Come back to him for a second carry, he ends up losing 4 yards on 2nd down, or on 1st and 10 from that. And oh my gosh, Mitchell Trubisky Trubisky did not set Anthony Miller up. Anthony Miller set himself up, juked inside when I'm pretty sure I tried to juke outside, and luckily that fumble ended up landing out of bounds. 1st and 10, handing things off to Cordell Patterson. He's unable to get anything going. Try to run a little RPO action on 2nd down. Good play call, gains about 15 yards with the RPO bubble screen to Robinson. Robinson is a really good threat. We really got to start making more use out of his superstar abilities that he does have. I need to start running a little bit more deep routes with him. 1st and 10, David Montgomery gets his first carry, gains about 5 yards down to the 24-yard line. End of the first quarter, we end up getting the snap away. Trubisky's running, ends up connecting with Anthony Miller on the sideline, picks up the first down to, it looks like, the 16-yard line. That is the reason why I like to have Mitchell Trubisky over Nick Foles as a starting quarterback right now. Just for the simple fact that if I need to, Trubisky has enough speed to extend plays like that. He's not the fastest, but he's way faster than Nick Foles would ever be. 2nd and 2, try to hand it off to Cordell again. Hasn't had much success since that first carry. 3rd and 5, we're going to have to rely on Mitchell's arms, trying to make some hot routes, get some kind of combination on the field, and looks like we're trying to get to Cordell Patterson, and just risky throw by Trubisky. Hindsight, that was probably the worst Madden 21 or Madden routes in general. Like that combination that I had on the field, like what? But yeah, I won't ever do that again. Anyways, here we are back on defense. First drive he beat us with Ty Gurley and Julio, and second drive here he goes beating us in the head again with Ty Gurley. We got to figure that out. I said this second drive is when we're going to start taking things away. What are we going to take away? We haven't taken away anything yet. First and 10 from that, and we take away Julio Jones. Deshaun Gibson gets the interception. He jumps Julio Jones' route. I'm surprised Madden didn't say that was pass interference and hit me with the flag, because that's what they like to do in that situation typically. But I'm able to get away with the interception there. So good play by us. First and 10 after a nice little gain on the ground. We try to run the ball with David Montgomery. Montgomery's able to gain about 9 yards down to the 38-yard line. Oh, gave him 8 yards. Okay, whatever. Second and 2, we go back to that RPO bubble screen to Robinson. Connect with him again. He's able to pick up the first down. First and 10 from the 29-yard line. Be great to get a touchdown here. We end up connecting with Anthony Miller. Makes the man miss and gets down to the 6 or 7-yard line. From this point, first and goal, we're going to hand things off to Cordell Patterson. So let me explain what happened there, because that's like the third time that little skip action has happened. So I don't know what it is, but like whenever I'm recording this gameplay, it's like glitching or whatever when I'm recording it, and you'll have those plays like you'll see the beginning, it will shoot right to the end, like what happened at the end. Like I don't know, but anyways, yeah, it happens periodically from time to time. First and 10, not first and 10. Well, it was first and 10. The Eagles are, God, I'm all over the place. The Falcons' first run of the game, we're finally able to stop Ty Gurley for a gain of no yards. Force a third and 4, and he ends up connecting with, who is that? Kendrick something. I don't know, but Matt Ryan ends up finding a receiver connecting for a first down on 3rd and 5. First and 10, he tries to go to Ty Gurley again. This time it was a Danny Trevathan, I think that was. Able to user him pretty well, come back and separate Ty Gurley from the ball. Second and 10, Matt Ryan's taking another deep shot, and I almost messed that up. Like I'm glad Buster was there to get that interception for me, but I had my user in position, and I kind of like fat fingered it. I went for it to go press triangle, clip circle at the same time, and I ended up switching to Gibson. And yeah, luckily we were able to come away with the interception there. First and 10 after the interception, we're still trying to get Cordell Patterson going. Hasn't had much success ever since that first carry of his. Ends up gaining 3 yards. Oh, also getting close to halftime here. Try to get out of bounds with Jimmy Graham, and just unable. Good defense there by the Falcons on keeping us in bounds. End up burning our first time out. Come out first and 10. There's our deep shot. There's Robinson. Connecting with Robinson for, what was that, a 40-yard touchdown? I can't remember where we were at, but a pretty damn long touchdown. And puts us up 2 scores. So a 17-10 game. Defense has come alive, come away with 2 key stops on the last 2 drives. First and 10, 12 seconds left in the game. The Falcons look like they just want to sit on it, run the ball, get to halftime, because things are kind of just falling apart for them. And hopefully they can start off the first half better. But I think we actually end up getting the ball. Oh, he's actually going to try a deep shot here. He has Ridley open, but who is that, Kendall Fuller? I think Kendall Fuller was able to make a play on that. Somehow, some way, ends up separating Ridley away from the ball. He had us beat. I guess that was just a horrible throw by Matt Ryan. He probably could have let him a little bit more. Ridley is pretty fast, but anyways. Here we are in the second half, with a 17-7 lead. And there's that little glitch happening again. Tariq Cohen ends up starting off the second half for us with a beautiful return. First and 10 from the 34-yard line. We try to go jet sweep action. Try to split the our 2 offensive players there. End up getting just caught on the arm by, looks like it was our right end or whoever. Handing things off to Cordell Patterson. Picks up a decent gain of about 3-4 yards there. Still looking for that one big gain from him. 3rd and 5, we take a deep shot to Robinson and connecting for about 25 yards. Down to the 35-yard line. So about to go up. Well, we have a chance for points here. We're probably about 5 yards away from field goal range. but we're not looking for field goals. We're trying to get into the end zone. 1st and 10, RPO, bubble to Miller. He gets it down inside the 20, and it looks like we're going to add 15 yards onto that with the face mask. We're down inside the 11-yard line right now. 1st and 10 from the 11. Trubisky's scrambling, trying to find someone. Couldn't find anybody. Smart throw away. It was late. Probably should have thrown it away a little bit longer. I held on for a bit long. 2nd and 10. We've taken off with Trubisky, and we did not slide for whatever reason. And luckily, we had someone there in the area just to cover that fumble. We should have definitely lost the ball there. 2nd and 17 after a holding penalty when we should have lost the ball. We'll take the 10 yards away. You have that. End up connecting with Montgomery underneath, and Montgomery is able to fight his way down to the 1-yard line, picks up the 1st down in the process, and it comes back after on 1st and goal. And we want to go ahead and reward him with a touchdown for how hard he really fought for that 1st down. Like the fight that he had for those 17 yards. Mind you, I dumped the ball off to him, so he had to run pretty far and just fought through defenders to get to the 1. Yeah, go ahead. You deserve the touchdown. You got it. 1st and 10, Ryan's still trying to get something going, and oh my God, Buster screen. Or Skrine, I think it's screen. Huge hit, but ends up the receiver holds onto the ball. Taking a deep shot to Hayden Hurst. Hayden Hurst is unable to come away with that. He shouldn't have. He was in triple coverage. I thought he caught it for a minute there. 2nd and 10, Matt Ryan's dropping back. I think he's looking for Julio. He takes the shot for Julio, and Kendall Fuller is in position to come away with the interception. So we've done our job on defense. We're locking him up now. He hasn't had anything since his 1st drive, where he just gashed us once with, or gashed us a bunch of times with Ty Gurley, and then hit us with a chunk play to Julio. So we've kind of pretty much like locked up his offense, and our offense is definitely moving. Jet sweep here on 1st and 10. Anthony Miller has the speed, gets the edge, and he's off to the races. 85 yards. Listen to that. That's my favorite thing about Madden 21 so far. There's a lot wrong with this game, but the on-field commentary that they have, like when you're like celebrating stuff, Anthony Miller sitting there running down the sideline, looking back, saying, "Bring in the 2nd string." We're blowing the Falcons out right now, and he's talking trash. I love it. That's the only thing I love about Madden 20. Everything else is broken. They need to fix everything. Anyways, 1st and 10. Down 31-7. Matt Ryan and the Falcons are just looking to get anything going. They're looking for anything. Ty Gurley hasn't had the day that you would have expected him to have after that 1st drive where he just literally ran through us. And to make matters even worse, Eddie Jackson is just read Matt Ryan like a book there. Saw the slant coming from underneath. Is able to jump it, gets the pick 6, and just like that, we're up 31 points. So, like I said, things have changed. That 1st drive on defense, I was definitely expecting a lot more from Julio Jones from that point on, and Ty Gurley, but we did a pretty good job adjusting. Just as I'm talking about our adjustments, Calvin Ridley just burns us on a cover 2 up the seam. Beautiful pass there by Matt Ryan. Horrible play call by me. I never normally call cover 2 in that situation. I'm going to call cover 2. I'm going to call cover 2, man. Just got kind of cocky on defense. Wanted to see how cover 2 would play in that area, that general area that I was in. And yeah, I learned. No, we're not doing that again. Anyway, 2nd and 13. Trubisky can't connect with the receiver. 3rd and 13. We're going back to the little RPO screen. Oh my God, Anthony Miller just got a little bit too sticky. He had the first down, but just that last juke. I tried to go in, but man, the jukes in this game right now, oh my gosh. Combination I'm able to put together. But anyways, we end up deciding to go for it anyways, get the 1st down to Jimmy Graham. And from this point on, we're just going to try to run the ball if we can with Patterson, since we haven't been able to get much going, since this Falcons defense seems to have had his number as well. But this jet sweep is going to work, though, to Anthony Miller. But at this point, we're just going to run things out here, just trying to milk the rest of the clock and get out of here with a win. We're not focused on scoring at all. It's just all about killing the clock and getting out of here with the W, which we already have. Here we are again with the little RPOs to Robinson. It's been open all day. These RPOs have been amazing. Miller's had a pretty decent game. Robinson's had a decent game. Miller's had an amazing game for my books, especially coming off of a death scenario the previous week. Hopefully, we could trigger something for him for next week. I gotta look. I can't remember who we play that next week, but hopefully, we have a death scenario there for him and get him to superstar like I was talking about before. But yeah, there it is. It's pretty much over from this point on out. It's the end of the game. Our Bears, I had to think of our team name. Our Bears end up coming away with a win week 3, improved to 2-1 on the season. Great way to bounce back after that week 1 loss, or week 2 loss. 38-14, 350 yards passing. Great day on the ground for passing through the air for Trubisky. That he might be leading the league in passing yards. So hey, you know how Madden works. If you end up finishing the year in the tops, you get a dev upgrade. So, anyways, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more, and so that you don't miss any more of our franchise games. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.
Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Thanks for tuning in.